Hey guys, Icewin here, welcome back to another video. Now in this one I'm going to do my favorite dragon, which is the Ice Dragon. Okay, it's actually not my favorite, but it's got my name in it, which is Ice, so I figured, yeah, now's a good time to do a video on him. So I've been holding off on doing this dragon because I've not had the chance to build a proper team for him, since he needs all the range stuff, and basically I've been focusing on my Shuri and Leon, my damage dealers, my DPS. That's probably the reason why I've been lacking behind, and my units are level 60 now, so now's a good chance for me to tackle the level 55 dragon with the team that I got. So enough rambling, let's get into it. As you see, we have the superior weapons, which is pretty much all the ranged characters of this game. So you have the mages and the clerics and the demon and the archers, okay? But obviously, since it is an ice dragon, you know, fire will be super effective against it. So all you have to do, guys, is you have to bring Charizard. That is all you need, alright? So ignore this tooltip. You don't need these units, all you need is a Charizard. No, I'm just kidding, of course. But look at this guy, he looks super sick. He looks like he's from Atlantis with these, you know, fins. I guess that's going to give him mobility if he's ever submerged underwater. Be sure not to use any of those surprise submerge moves with any of your characters, because that's not going to work. He's just going to be fine underwater as well. So let's get into it. Let's begin actually by seeing what abilities he has and check out his defenses. So as you see that actually, like, his defense is lower than his magic defense, which means that archers should work a little bit better than mages here. But if you have a debuff on him with your mages, then like they have this skill in the mages training that lets him do a lot of extra damage. Mine gives, I think, maybe 20% extra damage, and I'll bring up the troop training a little bit later as well. But let's have a look at what he does. So yeah, you're not going to attack him with melee, obviously, and you're going to be frozen if you attack with a melee. So what I like to do is like bring the melee right next to him and then not attack. So that's actually gonna like use that melee unit as a tank, so that the melee unit doesn't like get frozen up, okay? And now we have a single target DPS, which is Breath of Ice, and it's got a really short cooldown, 1 turn. You've got 1 turn after that where he has this one up again. So that's the same thing with the Ice Age, and this one actually has a debuff to reduce your magic defense by 20%. And that one you have to watch out for, so always be ready to dispel that with a Liana or Chris. And then you have an Ice Age, which everyone, like, sometimes people get confused, because this one is actually not a self AoE, this is a targeted AoE spell, so which means it's like a mage AoE spell, just like Demolish or something like that, except it's got 4 block range, it's really huge, and then it's got a 3 block radius on that, okay? So which means that on your primary DPS you should spread out most of your units. Don't like make them clumped up to your primary DPS if they can't take that hit, okay? And it's got a chance to decrease the magic defense by 20%, so you got to be sure, you know, to dispel that as well, okay? Now that's pretty straightforward. Let's get into the units composition. Now it's actually either going to be mages or archers that you're going to bring here. So if we have a look at what they do, see this one, like, it's mostly affecting the woods and the mountains, in woods and mountains, so you're actually only going to get extra. So this one is also really good, so it's going to be attacking increase when you're attacking damage at 100% HP. That's only going to happen once, so that's actually not good at all. So if you think about it that way, like, these guys aren't too good at all, like, and you know, you don't get super effective with those ninjas. I do recommend using them, but like not as much as mages, okay? So you have a look at the mages, and what you have here is that when holy HP is above 80% damage dealt increases, that's definitely much better. So it's like a full moon you got there. And then we have this, this is huge, so when you battle something with buffs, then you get an extra, but he doesn't have buffs, I recall, so that doesn't come into play, but this does. So look, mage attack and defense increased by 20% when battling against enemies with debuffs. Now it's very easy to land a debuff on dragon, which means that this is going to come into play a lot, and I do believe that the mages are going to be much better than archers just because of this skill alone, okay? And also this, of course, if you're using the holy units. Now moving on, there's some units that I recommend. So firstly, I think you do still need a sweeper, either like a Leon or a Cherie, to sweep those monsters, because they can be a bit of a pain for you to deal with for your ranged troops. So I still suggest you bring one sweeper, and then you can always use them to tank the ice dragon. So don't attack the ice dragon, but just tank. And I suggest you to bring a damage dealer, main range damage dealer, and for this one I'm just using Chefenol. But there's other options, like you can use Bozel, you can use Chris, you can use Lana. So Bozel is really good as well because it's magic defense based mage attacker, and he gets a Dark Scythe. So Lana is really good as well, just because they get Dark Scythe. Okay, so Dark Reaper. Okay, so it's a really powerful skill because not only it ignores the magic defense, it also restores HP. So also Chris is good because she has that same thing where she can restore her own health, and so she can self-sustain, so you won't be in too many of a pickle. But for now I'm using Chefenol because I've been investing mostly on Chefenol, and she does get a really nice single damage move as well as the magic defense break, which is really awesome. And I highly recommend having a Warlock's Hood, which also can decrease their magic defense. Just if you're bringing mages, of course, it's going to help a lot in that regard. And also have this one for the accessory, which is when you're attacking, gives a chance to reduce the damage dealt by 15% so far. So that's really good. You can also have the Mistletoe, of course, which also when you attack, it will reduce the damage dealt. That's also really good for this dragon. And my other two units are healers because they provide a lot of sustain, and also Tiaris is really good because she buffs the team tremendously with her skills Attack Blessing and Miracle. Now if there's any other units that you think are really good here, please let me know, but these are the units that I recommend for now, in terms of DPS I mean. So yeah, this is my team, and Luna is very valuable here because she has that talent, that, you know, the aura that makes him 20% less magic damage received. So that's really awesome. And if you have a Tree of Life enchantment like I do on my Liana, feel free to bring that as well. So yeah, this is my team, and I'm just going to attack with it. So again, I'm going to speed this clip up until I get to the dragon, just so we don't waste some time. And as you see, I'm just lining up to attack them, same thing as we did before in the other from the dragon. And just going to hit with everything I have after that, and so I can just attack everything. I was contemplating a little bit here because I wanted to kill everything at the same time, but it wasn't really possible, so I have to take a little bit of a risk. But yeah, you see that it targets my Cherie, which means they ignored my Luna. Now again, I'm just lining up, but I messed up a little bit with my Cherie position, so I couldn't attack. So I just go forward anyways, because I know that he's gonna attack my Cherie, which would survive, no worries at all. And yeah, that's pretty straightforward. The rest is just healing up and then just killing the rest of the troops. Pretty easy one when you have a sweeper in this. So definitely like the melee, it's not a waste to, you know, invest in any of melee units even for this. Okay, now the fun begins. So I'm gonna actually just do a wind spiral here, and then I'll do the snipe, and I might just move out depending on how I go. Okay, we did not get the armor break off, which is sad, but I think I'll just move out just to be a bit safe. I think I should just do a prayer right now, just because my unit's a bit damaged from killing these monsters. And then I can safely kill this one. Oh wow, wait. I didn't know she was in the range. Okay, still good. Did not kill her. That's good. Now what I can do is, I should do a miracle here, just so everyone's all blessed up. And I still have a lot of turns of that remaining. So, I think I should attack with Luna, just so I can get the attack break off. I mean, defense break off. Okay, that worked. I think I'll just retreat a little bit. Then I can go in. So actually I don't really want to attack, but since I have the thunder move, I will attack. So it's not going to do a lot of damage. Just I guess so you can see how much damage I do. And I got frozen, so I guess that's not worth it at all. But now this is my primary damage dealer, so she's going to come in and do a lot of damage. And I want to actually go here because then I'm a bit spread out from other troops. See, I got the magic defense break off, and that's doing 20k damage. That's a lot of damage, and she's not actually receiving too much damage as well. And it didn't get attacked down on the dragon, but still did great damage. So I'll pass on it again this time. Just gonna leave it for now. Just so he can't like AoE my tiaras, because she's actually a bit weak. She has no good gears on her. See, because of Luna I can survive that. But I have no really strong sort of healing now. But what I can do is still heal my healer twice. I mean, heal my main DPS. And I still have enough to heal my Luna. So I don't really want to put her at too much risk. Okay, I still have one buff remaining, so I can still attack. Yeah, it's not doing too much compared to Chefenol. So finally I get a gaze off, see that's really good, got the damage down. And see, you can get your melee guys to tank even though that they're not going to be doing too much damage, still a decent tank so that your main DPS doesn't get damaged. And now I need to again her so she can buff. Because the buff ran out on my Luna. And see, notice that they don't have debuffs, which means that I'm not going to be able to do a whole lot of damage. So yeah, it's a bad time to attack Bless as well. So, but what I can do is attack and Bless my Luna, because she can definitely do her thing twice. So I think I'll do that. So what I'll do is I'll attack Bless my Luna, just so she can get the debuffs on the dragon so that my mage can do more damage, okay? So I'm gonna do the okay, did not get a debuff sadly, but I can still just use cleanse. And see, she got the magic defense break. It's awesome. That's awesome for your mages. See, that's actually a really good ability. And he has that AoE move up, so I might have to lose Liana if he uses it. See, that helmet's really good as well, the confusion, the juggler's helmet on your Shuri, so that definitely helps in getting his attack damage down. And now I can just actually like buff myself and try to avoid any damage, something like this. Perfect. Okay, now my Lian is dead. Okay, that's sad. But like, look at his health remaining. He's only got like 1/3 health remaining, which means that I should be able to do this without the help of Liana, okay? So it just has to be a bit like, I mean, it's a bit tricky, but it can be done. And sadly I should have used the wind spiral before my attack blessing, And now this isn't going to do too much. But I still attack with attack blessing because that way I receive less damage. And I did give an armor break off, which is good. And let's do a cleanse. Now anytime I have that thunder move I want to attack, see right now is not a good time. So I'm just going to pass the turn. Got a chaotic curse from my Shuri's armor, which is awesome. So I got magic defense down from that. And I don't have that yet, but what I can do is wind spiral first and just hit him first. Hit him with my best move, and I did get the armor break off. And my Shuri can follow up really well with that. Wow, she did so much damage as well. Very good damage by my Luna. And my Shuri can follow up. But I just want to maybe just cleanse first. This won't finish him, right? Yeah, almost there though. I did get a lot of debuffs on him, so that's good. And see what I can do. Probably like another 5,000. Yeah, not in 5,000 because I wasn't having the full health. But I do want to heal my damage dealer, just so that anything goes wrong, then I'll still be able to win this. Also guys, where's my Pokeball when I need it? I want to catch this dragon. He's like super low health right now. Okay, this is getting really close. He's got 8,000 life and I'm nearly dead. This is not good. But let's see if I can finish it. Wow. Okay. So that was down to the wire guys, but I did it in the end. So yeah guys, that was my team. It was much straightforward if you compare this one to the Thunder Dragon, because it doesn't really buff itself. As long as you have like your units that can debuff innately, you don't even need Almeta or any like nasty debuffers like that. And I didn't get anything quite special here, but this was really good robe, the alchemy robe. Also, one thing to note, like regarding what I said about Luna earlier, well, like the magic defense build on her is much superior once you have the oak crown and the oak armor. So once you get these two, like that's gonna make the magic defense build much superior, because even the oak armor has the M defense. Like regarding what I said about Luna in that Luna review, like it's mostly if you don't have the oak crown and the oak armor. Because once you get these two, that's like insane value for her, because she's got 2 pieces of magic defense as well as the accessory giving magic defense, and you can get a weapon that gives magic defense as well. So everything can give magic defense, okay? But if you go with the weapon route, like the attack route, then most likely only get 2 pieces that adds to your attack. So it's much wiser to go all magic defense. But the thing is, like, I still stand by that this really sucks in the arena defense or any AI related things, because it's going to really derp and make your Luna suicidal. But for like endgame, it doesn't really matter too much, because you're not going to be, you know, using Luna in defense that often. Like even if you use her in defense, like it's whatever, because as long as you have enough power, people won't attack you anyways too much, I guess. But yeah guys, that's gonna do it for this video. But feel free to post your team composition and share some of your tips and tricks for this ice dragon as well for some fellow players down in the comments section below. And I want to say thank you again for all the likes and all the support. I've nearly reached 1k subs thanks to you guys. I never thought I'd actually be here, but the community has been very encouraging and very helpful, even pushing me to make these better quality videos for you guys to enjoy. I mean, it'll be really awesome if I actually can make a career out of this YouTube thing. So I'll definitely want to, you know, make a thank you video and maybe, you know, giving you guys more of a background as to what kind of person I am. So yeah guys, look forward to that, and stay tuned if you want to see more content like this. Peace.